Welcome to Codemaster Chief's code class. Today, we'll be talking about the importance of coding right before we send you to our main speaker tonight, Chris Gifford. Now, he'll teach you why about coding and how to properly do it on the simple laptops that we have today. Now, coding is very important throughout the build season and at competition, so I'll go over periodically why it's important before our main speaker tonight teaches you. So, first off, if you have multiple coders, which is the entire point of this class, is to get many people involved in coding, ideas can bounce. Just like Forest High School, where they have multiple coders, their code improves significantly because of it. And because of that, their robot just becomes better overall because it can score faster, it can run faster, and it doesn't have much of that lag because its coding just runs so much better. We do that here already with how we have many mechanical engineers here pretty much. We're all mechanically inclined here, not as much coding inclined, which is why we're able to come up with so many wacky designs that other teams really can't. It's also why we have this PewDiePie Cherish design going on here for the robot to make it so that it fits within our limit and our constraints that we needed for last year. If we have the same for coding, it'll greatly increase. Another thing that's important about coding is if the person that wires the robot also knows how to code, it's just better overall because they'll know that PCM1 in the coding means the PCM slot on this RoboRio right here, or Arduino depending on what you're using. But it's just more important if you know how to wire and code at the same time. Second off, it's important is because if you know how to code, you can also run the robot very easily, which is why it's important for our drivers so that they can practice by themselves when the main coder, aka me, isn't here. Now, I've been coding for 3+ years, and I've seen that having multiple coders is just better. Our robot ran a lot faster, a lot smoother when there was 2 coders my freshman year, me and Chris, or Robert, and it just ran so much better even though we didn't win, but we still had a lot nicer code going on there. So, another thing that you need to know for coding is that at competition, it gets real hectic, and you'll have multiple times where you won't even be able to go out and get a sandwich. Like last year, I didn't eat for 2 days. It was fun, but it was just because I was the only coder. I was the only one that knew how to set up the robot on the field because I was the only one that knew how it codes and stuff like that. So pretty much, if you have multiple coders, more people can run the robot, and it's just easier overall for everybody else because it means that the team can rotate out. It doesn't get as tiring, and you have a lot more high quality in your scoring and a lot better scoring. Just because you're better at it, because you're more refreshed, because you're not over the top. And welcome to our main speaker tonight, Chris Gifford. He will teach you about coding. Come here, Chris. Welcome on, boys.